Alright guys, get a close-up right here. Come get a close-up. If you're ever scuff sanding a piece for paint, so our initial thought was we just needed to scuff sand this with 220 and prime it and paint it. But as we've been prepping it and we've been looking at it, you see all this paint right here? This, I don't even know if this is paint, this might be primer. But this right here, see how it's bubbly? Or not even bubbly, but see how it's just flaking off? See that? So you can sand that off, and that would be a scuff sand right there. But then this will all bubble eventually and come off with your paint, with whatever you paint on top of it. So when that happens and you're prepping a piece, you gotta just take it off, as much of it as you can. Now if you get going along your project and you notice that it's not flaking off, then you're fine. Then you can go ahead and prime and paint. But as long as you've got pieces that are coming off like that, you gotta take it all off, or it's gonna ruin your paint job. See that? Look at that. How that's just coming off. Look at that. See that in the corner? See that? That piece will just come off and you gotta take it all the way off like that. I'm not sure what it is they painted with, but you can see it on the legs. They're really bad. So what turned into what was gonna be a quick, let's get this piece primed and get ready for paint, is gonna be an all-night sand job to get it ready for paint, for primer and paint. Just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Look at it. Yeah. So don't do it. So if you ever buy a vintage piece and you're not sure what it's been painted on or what have you, whatever's on top of that wood, just take it off, just sand it down. And as you're sanding, if it starts to flake off and then it starts to gum up, that's a true indicator that they mixed oil and water, right? The oil-based primer with water-based paint. That is a true sign. If it starts to gum up, and you'll see it even on your sandpaper, you'll see the pieces just gum up on your sandpaper. That's how you know that they mixed it. And in order for you to do your piece and finish it, you've got to take it off. You either have to strip it or sand it. Preferably, I prefer sanding it off because I just think the stripper is a mess. And there you have it, boys and girls.
Good tip.
Sometimes projects suck.